We talked about the best quarterbacks as rookies. Who are the worst? And I'm going to put AR5 as a rookie because I think he's a rookie because he was hurt last year.
I'm glad we brought that up to end the show because my question was going to be for you, what did you learn this preseason? And me, I'm glad you brought up my quarterback. I learned that AR5 can be special.
Really?
That's what I learned this preseason. You guys, will look at a glass that I look at it as half full. You look at it as half empty. He went 7 for 8, led a beautiful touchdown drive. He had some passes that on that field that just was beautiful. There's a pass right now that's been trending on Twitter the last couple of days. It's a perfect dime he threw down the middle, the teeth of the defense. Now, listen, he threw a pick, but there's arguments on both sides on who was at fault. Some of you guys think it was AR5. Some very experienced route runners who I spoke with myself said that the tight end, Keynan Granson, did not sit at the top of his route properly and shifted in the way to where it caused a pick.
Shout out.
Even if it is AR5's fault, cool, take it. There's good, there's bad. But the thing about him, what I learned is that this guy has the ability to be special. And he's not even fully unleashed. He's not running for real because, again, he's trying to be smart. Shane Steichen said, hey, throw that ball, get it out. With the Shane Steichen system, with Jonathan Taylor healthy in the backfield, because those guys only had like 4 snaps together prior to the preseason. So you got the top 5 running back in the backfield. You got a top 10 offensive line. You got Shaun Steichen, who to me is the top 10 offensive-minded head coach. You put that together with the skill sets of Anthony Richardson. It's not going to be perfect. He's going to make mistakes for sure, because to your point, JB, he's still really a rookie, technically speaking. I think he could be special, and that's what I learned, and that's what I'm excited about. And he's going to have a way better season than I know a guy in Tennessee named Will Levis. I know that much.
I think he digressed again. He's horrible. But I put him as a rookie. I think I'm on record, Smitty, as saying that Bryce Young ended the season last year with the worst offensive line in football in Carolina, the worst roster in football in Carolina, and actually showed people, if you know about quarterbacks, that he is ready to make this step. I said it on this show. But we can find it too. And I said it last year. He played to end the season as well as anybody. And he was trying to live up to his billing to catch up to the C.J. Stroud team of the Houston Texans as a great performing quarterback, but he was on a bad roster, and he got sacked more than anybody in football, and he did well. I was actually not surprised. I was actually happy to see his growth and maturity because he looked really good this preseason. No one wants to talk about Bryce Young, by the way, in Carolina. And the surprise, my biggest surprise that I'll take away from the preseason so far is against my prediction. So I was wrong, and I admit when I'm wrong.
That's often.
I don't say sorry, but I'll admit when I'm wrong. And I believe it's a mistake, though. I'm still going to stick with my conviction, and I'm going to make a new prediction on my old prediction. The surprise that I'm discussing and referring to right now is that the Raiders started Minshew over Aiden O'Connell because I said that Aiden O'Connell would start, and I said Aiden O'Connell would be the guy. I'm not going to renege on that. I'm admitting that they started Minshew, but I'm going to say it's the wrong decision, and I'm going to say that Aiden O'Connell will be the starter by the end of this season. No question in my mind. Aiden O'Connell will take over the reins on that Raider offense because his arm is much bigger. He's much more accurate. And I believe that Minshew, by nature, is a Fitzpatrick of the NFL, meaning he's much more stress-free coming off the bench to perform than he is as a starter. And I believe Minshew's money that they paid him as the highest paid backup in the NFL, I believe, is why they're starting him, because they don't want to put that much pressure on a guy that's really a rookie in an AR5 situation. He only played a few games last year in Aiden O'Connell. I believe that's why they're starting Minshew. But I believe Aiden O'Connell will help the Raiders be better as the season goes on when Minshew struggles as a starter. And then I can even see Minshew coming off the bench again and helping the Raiders again as a backup again, though. So just remember, that's what I'm saying right now. That's what I believe is the biggest takeaway from the preseason. And I believe that Aiden O'Connell will end up being the starter there. Now, is he the future? I don't know. I told you that already. I don't know if he's the future, but I do know that he has all the tools that an NFL quarterback needs to succeed in the NFL. Big arm, accurate, throws a great spiral, gets it out quick. He has all the tools. I just think they're going to go with the safe pick to start the season off, and that's not I'm not knocking AP for that either, because AP now is on those same eggshells. A brother, we already know what it is. He's a brother. He's now having to say, all right, you guys made the hire. You had the faith in me. Now I can't fuck this up. Let's play great defense. Let's not turn the football over, and let's try to hang with Kansas City's of the league, the Chargers of this deal, and Denver may be looking much more improved than we thought as well. And don't ever knock a guy that's won a Super Bowl in Sean Payton, because I'm a Sean Payton guy. I've been telling you this for years. Sean Payton knows what he's doing. He cut the fat in Denver. He's creating a culture in Denver. Don't be surprised if Denver's a lot better than y'all think they're going to be. I'm just telling you right now. And listen, no, I'm not reneging on Daniel Jones. Okay, sorry, no, I'm not. And guys, by the way,
I'm gonna say that for next week, y'all. I'm not even gonna touch that. I think JB's mic just went out, y'all, so he's muted right now. But you guys can still hear me loud and clear. And the Daniel Jones topic, I'm so glad y'all brought that up. I'm not gonna dive into him right now. Pause. I'm gonna wait till top of next week because it's too much to go into. But I'll keep it simple and say this: he's bad. He looks worse than he did before. That man getting sacked in the end zone, throwing picks, and I'm gonna chill.
You hear me? You hear me?
Going to it next week. Yeah, we got you back, Jimmy. We got you back.
Hey,
Jimmy.
real quick. Stetson Bennett is fucking horrible. And you know why he's horrible? Because this motherfucker quit. He fucking quit, and you brought him back. And he fucking is horrible. And McVay had no other quarterbacks to go to, so they fucking milked him all preseason, because you're not going to play Stafford and try to even risk his ass. And he's entering year fucking 15. So obviously he's in that same echelon as Aaron Rodgers and those other guys. But homie, Stetson Bennett, that's why you don't bring back guys that quit on you, who claim mental health and all that bullshit. He's soft as a pussy, and you need to get rid of that motherfucker. And get rid of that motherfucker. He looked fucking horrific. He looked as bad as Trey Lance. Him and Trey Lance are fucking horrible. And no, I'm not reneging on fucking Daniel Dimes, because guess what? Preseason don't mean shit, right?
Oh, okay, cool. Then everything you just said was bullshit then. No, everything you just said was bullshit then. So if it don't mean nothing, then Bennett got a chance then.
According to you, preseason don't mean nothing, right?
Okay, cool. Then scratch everything you just said about Bennett. Oh, that was a waste of time. That was a waste of breath, a waste of every single fan in here. We got how many on YouTube? We got 3,155 people watching the show right now. You wasted all their time just now.
Hold on, Smitty. Bennett's not the starter. Come on now. Stay with me here.
You said it don't matter. You didn't say it just don't matter.
Starter. I'm talking about the starters. Come on now.
Hey, y'all, man. Y'all stay locked in. Join the Winnable. I got to go. I got something to do. I got meetings.
Hey, Daniel Dimes will be the comeback player of the year. Don't fucking get it twisted.
All right, JB. And I'm going to be the president of the United States this year, too. So,
hey
we all be hopeful.
Hey, the NFL preseason is a fucking mockery, and it's a joke. Just so you know.
Football is back, y'all. JV show, Big Smitty. We back better than ever. Bailey in the background, big time guest, everything, man.